So yesterday we have seen the math object, like how well we can perform the mathematic operations, complex operations of JavaScript. Okay, now let's go ahead and see how we can use the date object. Okay, so date object, the name itself suggests like it's used to get the date and time on the browser. Okay, so I'll just write it here. Date object is used to get the time and date on the browser. So you sometimes see there are websites which have a timer on it, like we are launching soon, and they have a timer on it. And you see, I mean, even you see in this particular example, I mean, in this particular classroom, wherein on the bottom you see a timer like going on 8:27, 8:29, and then like such, there is one more timer going on for time remaining 1:21, 19, 17. So these are all date and time. This is a browser, so that's coming from JavaScript. So the browser will take care of this date and time. So sometimes, yeah, we can do it using PHP, but most of the times it's a browser which takes care of these timers, dates on the browsers. I mean, everything which is related to date and time. Okay, so I'll give the syntax. So date is an object. So every time say var time now new date, D capital. Remember, D capital. Okay, so this is how a date object is declared. Like it's a variable. It's an object actually. This is an object, and this is the, like in object-oriented programming, this is called class. So it's a date class, and time now is instantiated now. I mean, sorry, date class has been instantiated using time now object. Okay. So you can also pass parameters to your date class, like say var time now. So remember this date is always in milliseconds. So I can pass milliseconds. Okay, and these milliseconds are calculated from January 1st, 1970 midnight. I don't know exactly. It may be PST, maybe American time. I don't know about that. But yeah. So this particular time is 1 millisecond in JavaScript. So whatever the time which passed until now, like say let's take today's time. Okay, so today's time may be some milliseconds from this particular date, January 1st, 1970, 000000. So some milliseconds. So this is today's date. Or current, let's say current time and date. Date is milliseconds from that particular Jan 1st, 1970. Okay, so again I can pass a parameter to, and I can pass a date and time string, like say date. I can say first the month representation. So first the month, let's say 3rd and 20, and last year, or yeah, 2013, and I can say 9/20, let's say. Okay, this is a date string. I can pass the date string to. So what it does is it creates a date object whose date is this. Okay, so I can pass a date string to, or date and time string to my date object. And there is one more way I can instantiate this. Okay, and this time this is year, month, day, hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. So I can give in this format too. It's nothing but, again, let's assume it's a date string splitted into year, month, day, hours, minutes, and the rest, like year, month, day, hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. So even I can give it in that way too. So these are the 4 ways I can declare or instantiate a date object. Okay, so this is about date object. Date object is used for all the date and time operations on the browser you see. So that can be done only using JavaScript. Previously with HTML and CSS we did not see this particular thing, but yeah, with our JavaScript, yeah, we can do that. All right. Any questions here regarding the date object? Any questions? I can just stop here. No? Great. So let's go ahead and see how do we use the date object. Okay. So I'll open our Sublime text. Yeah, the program's already here. So yeah, here. Dot type. Head. Inside the head we have a title. So this is, let's say, Tutoslive JS date object. So now here I'll say script now here let's write so var date now equal to new date. Okay, now let's see. Let's write a function. Okay, let's use a function called print string. So I'll pass the parameter here, and whenever it encounters this, it has to just use document.write and str plus add a line break too. So this is what I want to do. So here I'll say print string. So I'm specifically calling it as to be string because we are using concatenation inside, so everything which goes inside it gets converted into string. Okay, I hope you guys remember that thing. So yeah, let's save this.